Çoğu zaman da böbrek ve akciğer grubuyla beraber seyredilir.
Bunda da akciğerde böbrekten yok diyor.
Söyle bakayım ötekine.
Şey çıkmıyor. Storatürlama bir şey yazmış ikinci olarak.
Değil mi?
İşte o bak, granulolamak gibi bir şey. Ya yanlış kaldı aklımda herhalde. Belki öyle yanlış. O çıkmıyor yani. Benzeri çıkıyor. Benim de bir kafam karışıksın diyor. Ben hastanedeydim.
Biliyorum ben. Onu sordum sana.
Pazartesi yeniden bir şeye gideceğim. Ekografi.
Niye? Ne çıkıyor?
Bir şey yok aslında. İşte yapılması gereken Altay'da.
Hello and welcome to my morning coffee live stream here in Istanbul once again. Today I'm in a very beautiful mosque, cafe right in front of the mosque. So it's a nice beautiful day, so it's very hard to see anything. And this cafe is really famous only for the mosque. As you can see, all the seats are aligned to look at the mosque. All. In fact, right now, if I'm not streaming, my seat should be facing that way, looking at the mosque. But I kind of deliberately turn my seat around so that the camera can see the mosque. So right now I'm seated in a very, very weird position here in this cafe. Take a look at this cafe again. Take a look at the whole surrounding. As you can see, everybody's seated facing the mosque, just enjoying the view with the coffee. It's an amazing feeling, you know, such serenity. Looking at the mosque, enjoying a cup of coffee. Honestly, if I'm not streaming, I should be like them, sitting facing the mosque as well. Hi Super Paul, wow, thank you, long time no see, welcome back to my stream, thank you, it's the boss. It's what I'm having for break. See, I don't really have breakfast, but for the sake of this streaming, I've been eating stuff in the morning, not out of hunger, and spending more money just to do this stream with you guys. Today, having a brownie, only because they don't have the pure and simple chocolate or cookies, and of course, coffee. Brownie with cream. I think this tastes really good. Let me try. See, once again, I don't advocate having breakfast because of various reasons. Oh, hi Ching, nice to see you again. Wow. Can't wait until we can hang out in Osaka. Yeah, I mean, no, not just Osaka, Ching. I'm gonna hunt you down everywhere else in the world. You've been doing your around America thing, right? One day, let's heat up. Here I am in Istanbul. Good morning, Sacha. Wow, let's take a look at this beautiful cafe. For those of you who just arrived, beautiful cafe looking at this beautiful mosque, where pretty much everybody sits facing the mosque. See, all the seats are aligned facing the mosque. Just like right now, the way I'm sitting is really weird because I deliberately turned the seat around so that you guys can see the mosque and me at the same time. Oh, what is your passion? Hold on. Oh, good morning, Dexter. Oh yeah, you know, the thing is you got to look different every day. Every day is a new day. Why are people repeating the same pattern, same routine, wearing the same thing every single day? Every single day you should be making a new decision about how to spend this new day, you know. You gotta make your new day new, you know. Right. So today, this is how I make my new day new. It's very hard to find a good angle here. I'm so sorry, you know, because the lighting there and here is so different. If you see the mosque, you can't see my face. If you see my face, you can't see the mosque. Okay, choose. You want to see my face or the mosque, you guys? 잘 먹겠습니다. With some. Oh, the brownie is hot. The brownie is nice and hot. I better finish the brownie while it's still hot because right now it's about 15 degrees autumn temperature, so it's gonna get cold real soon. What is your favorite vaccine? I don't have a favorite vaccine. Why should I have a favorite vaccine? And what is my passion? Yeah, my passion changes from time to time. I have a lot of passion. If you watch my latest video yesterday, I just posted a video yesterday. You will see over the past 5 years, I have lived at least 7 different kinds of life. So if you ask me what is my real passion, maybe I can say my passion is life. My passion is experiencing as much different dimensions of life as possible, different lifestyles, completely different identities. Basically, life is my passion. What about you? What about you guys? What's your passion? Wow, I really better work on this brownie because it's still nice and warm. It gets cold real fast in autumn. Oh, this is nice. This is probably gonna be my meal of the day. Probably not gonna eat anything other than this today. Whoa, this view is nice. If only you can see my face, yeah? I need guys, you guys have to choose. You want to see the mosque or you want to see my face?
Hani yurt dışına gittiğin zaman öyle güzel kiliselerin doğumunu, baştan bir kahve yapıldığı zaman anlatıyor musun?
Yep, I usually eat only one meal a day, and every month or so, there'll be a few days where I pretty much don't feel hungry at all. So those few days, I don't even need to eat. And actually, this is one of those few days. There an average about 2 to 3 days a month where my body basically don't need to eat at all. There's no hunger. I'm not struggling now. I'm not fasting, by the way. I'm just listening to my body, understanding what it needs, and eating accordingly. If it's hungry, I eat. If it's not hungry, I don't eat. It's not a deliberate thing. I don't have to control it at all. In fact, I didn't have to control when I went from 3 meals to 2 meals, and ultimately right now to 1 meal, to right now pretty much 1 meal every other day. When you get your, first of all, you have to develop the level of sensitivity to listen to what your body needs. That's something modern people have lost through all the bad diet, bad lifestyles and everything. So you lost the ability to tell when you're hungry in the first place. You've even lost the ability to tell when you're thirsty, yes or no. You don't even know when you're thirsty. So, only when you understand why once you reconnect with your body through different practices, yoga or meditation, for me it's meditation, then your body starts to become more efficient. When your body becomes more efficient, your energy becomes more efficient, you don't waste emotional energy, physical energy, then your body, you don't need as much food as it used to, and gradually it starts to drop, your food quota starts to drop, and then gradually you should be like me. You pretty much need only 1 meal a day to be very energetic and no hunger at all, and occasionally you don't even need to eat like for me today. For those of you who just joined, this is a very beautiful cafe in front of a very beautiful mosque where all the tables and chairs are aligned to look at the mosque, and everybody basically sit here to watch the mosque and have coffee. And I'm seated in a very weird position. I should be seated here like this. I turned the chair around just so that you guys can see this wonderful view. Okay, fasting is good for exactly. But Actually, I don't deliberately fast. That's the thing. I think for most people, for a start, you have to fast deliberately, you know, and then it's a very painful process. For me, I reached a stage where I don't have to fast deliberately at all because of all my practices. I reached a point where my body, there are naturally days a month where my body just don't need to eat. Like today, actually. So I'm just putting on rubbish right now, actually wasting money, just to be here doing the stream. But it's really nice though. Why I'm looking so formal? No. Every morning when you wake up, it's a new day. Right? Yesterday is just a memory. It's just an illusion. Let's say you forget what you wore yesterday and the past whole week. What are you gonna do? You have to decide what to wear today, right? So why should today be the same as yesterday? This is my philosophy. Every morning I wake up, I treat it like I'm reborn again. Reborn with completely new day, a new world, with no previous bondages, and I decide what to do, what to wear, what to be today, regardless of what I was yesterday. And today I decided to be this, and so I'm this. Thank you. I guess a day with higher energy. Yeah, exactly. When I was training as a professional fighter, in case you don't know, I was training as a professional fighter. During those times, I pretty much have 5 meals a day. So basically, what I'm saying is this. You should not have a plan to eat or not eat. The end of the day, the secret is this. You need to develop the sensitivity to listen to your body and do what it needs. I think this is what's the problem in today's world. People have lost the sensitivity to listen to their body, so they go on the internet and try to get one-size-fits-all solutions. There's no one-size-fits-all. Everybody's energy requirement is so vastly different. Even if you live the same lifestyle as your colleagues, your amount of your energy, your emotional energy expenditure is going to be different. How hard you think, how much energy you expend your emotions, is still going to be different from the guy who does the same physical things that you do. And make no mistake, mental and emotional energy expends the most. 70% of your calories go to your brain for these purposes. As such, there can never be a one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to eating. Nobody can say that at your age you need 3,000 calories, 1,000 calories, whatever. You have to let your body tell you how much you should eat and how much you need. Warm muffin in a beautiful autumn day, a cool, beautiful weather. It's just heavenly.
Aslında birkaç kere seyretmek lazım. Bütün ailelerle
Aylara bir baksan şahane şeyler var o geçişlerle ilgili. Niye onu o zaman? Enteresan şekilde hızlı zannediyor.
And I set this up like this so that you guys can see the mosque as well. Such a beautiful mosque. Not a good angle. I gotta hold on to this thing with one hand. Or this is so hard to find a good angle here. So hard. So hard. The best angle is this camera settled on my lap actually. Here. Man. It's tiring. And wherever you guys are, good morning, günaydın. Günaydın is good morning in Turkish language, by the way. Here I am in a lovely cafe in front of a very beautiful mosque. By an alley here. And every seat in this cafe is pretty much aligned to look at the mosque. So people here enjoying the view and the coffee. Yep. Let your body tell you what you need. Don't look for like one size fit all solutions. That don't look for when if you're bodybuilding you need to eat 3,000 calories or what. No. You never have to do that. You just have to listen to your body. Your body always tells you what it needs. You know that your body, you feel like your body is you, right? But in all honesty, in all practical definitions, your body is not you, no? Your body has its own processes, has its own thinking. Your body can only be the closest analogy for our body is a car, a very smart car. But the car is not you, are you? You are just the driver of the car. And the car has its own automatic processes, how it processes fuel, how everything is automatic. You don't have to do anything. Same thing inside. So many things are happening. Breathing, cell autophagy, growth, everything is happening in this body automatically, just like a car. And then so the car and the body is the same, where it has its own needs. And it's always constantly trying to tell you what it needs. For a car, it has meters telling you, oh, I need more fuel, now top up fuel. Oh, now you need to change engine oil. Oh, now I'm low on water, you gotta top up water, yeah? The only difference between a car and your body is that your body don't have this displays telling you what it needs. It tells you what it needs by the way of sensations and feelings, which you have to be very sensitive about. Now, mankind used to be naturally sensitive to that, but we lost it through abuse of nervous stimulants like coffee. I'm still a super coffee addict. The more you mess with your nervous system, the less sensitive you are to what your body is saying, you know. Coffee, alcohol, all that shit. It's not good. But see how big a sacrifice I'm making just to do this stream for you guys. To have coffee every day. I'm killing myself. And welcome to my live stream, those of you who just came. Beautiful view. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on this view until someone says something, then I'll switch to my face again. This view is too good to miss. This view is the whole point of this cafe. Some people ask me, do I spend my day every day like this? No. Actually, I'm very busy. Usually, this is my only spare time, and therefore, if you check my channel, I used to only live stream in the morning on Fridays. The rest of the day, this is my only free time. I really want to relax and do my own things, enjoy my own coffee. But lately, because of this, I lost my only free time. So you might be wondering, so after coffee, what do? I have to rush somewhere beautiful to make a video, because if you check out my channel these days, I post a video every single day, and so I have to go and make a video. I gotta hunt somewhere and make a video. After I make a video, it's not the end. I have to rush back, edit the video, post the video for the day. That's a few hours. After that, if it's a normal day where I have lunch, which is my lunch is pretty much my only meal of the day usually. Then I have lunch. I make my own lunch, so it's gonna take some time. And then after that, I start work on my optiontradingpedia.com website. Okay, I still maintain my own website. Okay, that website was not made by a professional. I designed and created that whole website over the past 15 years and wrote all 658 articles myself. Okay, so right now I'm updating my website to a new format. So every day I spend about 3 hours on my website. After that, it's almost US market open. I have to do my daily analysis. I have to keep in touch with my students, find out how they're doing, talk about their trades. After that, US market opens, I do my work. And then for a few hours after that, during sunset, that's when I do my sunset meditation. I do 1 hour of meditation during sunset. After that, I do my self-study. I shower, okay, shower, and then I do my Korean language self-study, and then I watch Korean drama for 1.5 hours. After that, I start my bedtime routine. My bedtime routine, I have to wash up, I have to brush my teeth. Those things take surprising long amount of time. And then after that, I do my bedtime reading. Okay, what do I read? I read a Korean book. Basically, the content is not important. It's just to keep me immersed in the language. That's all, so that I don't forget. After that, I write my daily love letter to my wife. Yes, I write one love letter to her every single day. Okay, never stop. Ever since I left New York last year in November, I never miss a single day. After that, I do my bedtime meditation, 1 hour meditation before bedtime. After that, US market close, I finish up my US market work. That's when I sleep. That's my whole day, That's how packed my whole day. And then when I wake up in the morning, first thing what do I do? Not this coffee stream, First thing, 1 hour of morning meditation. Usually I try to hit at sunrise, but sometimes I sleep too much. After that, I get dressed, I do this. After that, I go and make a video. After that, I go home, I edit and post a video. After that, I work on Austrian video. That's how packed my day is. You guys see how packed my day is right now? Okay, coffee is the answer to start the day. Hi Stanley, how are you? Wow, been a long time. Wow, I'm getting all my old friends back. For those of you who just joined my stream, I am here in Istanbul, this beautiful cafe in front of a mosque where all the seats are aligned to look at the mosque. So great view, great coffee. And I made my seat in a very odd angle just so that you guys can see the mosque and me at the same time. But it's not working too well because look at that. You can only see a silhouette of me. But good morning to all of you. Which Korean drama are you watching now? I'm still watching Psycho Timan Kenchana. I'm watching it for the 5th time now because I'm trying to memorize every single line. Oh yeah, I got married. Oh, Reese, good morning. Bonjour, Reese, bonjour. Welcome back to my stream, Reese. When do you get a wife? Oh, you know, when I was in Osaka, I had a girlfriend, right? Back in New York, and then we got married. How many? Oh, by the way, guys, in case you guys are wondering, this Retro King Ching here, he's a big time YouTuber as well, very famous all over the news. And we met in Osaka when I was training as a samurai. Wow, 14 people! This is the most number of viewers I have at one time doing my live stream. Thank you guys so much. How many hours of sleep do you get with the meditation? Well, actually, I still get to sleep 8 hours a day. Yes. I'm trying to cut my sleep quota though because I think I sleep too much. Because I sleep too much, I get eye bags. So I think I sleep too much. So I'm trying to cut my sleep quota a little bit, but I still do get 8 hours of sleep a day. Thanks Ching, thank you. And for those of you who just joined my live stream, boom, today's cafe is Sanat Galerisi in front of one of the most beautiful mosques here in the Sicily area of Istanbul. And I'm here. I don't need to teach trading on YouTube because I don't think there's plenty. See, the thing is there are plenty of trading videos on YouTube. You can just watch. See, because trading, the skill set, the hard skill set, the technical skill set when it comes to option trading is exactly the same. Everybody will teach the same thing. There's already plenty of videos, plenty of YouTube channels doing that. I don't need to be one of them. I'd rather share what is unique in my life. But if you really want to learn about option trading, or about my style of option trading, you can go to optiontradingpedia.com. Option OPTION trading TRADING pedia PEDIA.com. That's my website where I put all of my option trading knowledge, 155 strategies, 658 different articles covering everything you can possibly need to learn about options trading is there. And if even that is not enough, you could join my Facebook group. You can message me on Facebook. and get added to my options trading group. I do have an options trading group as well. Yeah. Oh, Dewey, been a long time. Hi, Dewey. Are you going back to? Yes, yes. I'm going back to New York after my visa here expires in 3 months time. Yeah, I've been here for almost a year. Beautiful Istanbul, beautiful cafe, and a beautiful hot muffin in a beautiful autumn morning. Tell me how I make life better than this. Tell me. I don't know how to make life better than this. I trade options. I'm a professional options trader. I don't do forex or stocks. Of course, when you talk about options, it's very closely related to stocks. So options and stocks basically go together. But no, not forex. Hi, Dexter. What's great to know? Dexter, what's great to know? Oh, hi B, good morning. Welcome to my stream. B, show you today's cafe. Yeah, it is. Today's cafe in front of this super beautiful mosque. The most beautiful mosque here in Sicily area of Istanbul. It's a cafe right in front of the mosque with all the seats aligned to look at the mosque. So everybody's enjoying the view and having coffee. I am the only oddball who has the seat turned the other way so that you guys can see me and the mosque together. See how big a sacrifice I'm making? And B, see how much passion I'm putting into this thing, that every day I hunt for a new cafe just to do this streaming for you guys, just to keep it interesting for you guys. I'm putting a lot of effort. I think I'm putting in too much effort. I'm spending a lot of money, time and energy on doing this for nothing, really for nothing. I don't make money from this. Me, the YouTube and so yeah. Well, life moves on. My life has changed many times over since my time in Seoul. Yep. Oh, and in fact, before I return to New York, my wife is coming to Istanbul in December, so that we can spend Christmas together in Istanbul. So you guys would most likely be able to see us together here on this live stream in December. Hold on, I'm trying to terminate this brownie. Turning cold. Brownies turn cold so fast during cold weather days like this. And when brownies turn cold, there are no brownie anymore. Oh. This is too filling, you know. I'm not even hungry. Very likely I won't have to eat for the rest of the day. Yeah, my wife is the Korean girl. I see. Hi, Elphys. Hi. Elphys, check out this mosque. Inshallah. Such a beautiful mosque. Salam. I hope to go to Turkey one day. I just buy an air ticket and come. Why one day? Why one day? Why not today? Any plans to head to Seoul? No plans. We have a lot of things to do in America, and Limpeh, my wife Limpeh, she's very busy with her work in New York as well. And for me, honestly, there's no strong enough reason for me to make a trip there just for what, I don't know. Basically, when I travel, it's always for something. I go to a country to do something. Like I came to Istanbul to train in MMA, you know. So if there's no strong reason which so far I have no strong reason to go back to Korea. So yeah. Limpeh probably won't even be going back to Korea in a few years time. So, oh Ching, that's nice of you, bro. You're such a good man at heart. Yeah. Ah no, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have a wife like that. And thank you so much. So, you know, Ching, you always think I'm like an angel, no? I'm not angel, no. I'm a fucker. I'm a selfish, self-centered, egomaniac fucker. You know. But thank you so much. You know, I never forgot the night that we spent in Osaka with yourself and Wow, his name is so hard to remember. Iname, or and yeah, you guys don't seem to hang out anymore. That I'm married, congrats. Oh, mashallah, such a beautiful place. 3 kids, youngest has air system in your home country is brutal, you know. Oh, Ivan there, yeah, wow, you know, it's such a. I'm so sorry to him, though, because his name is so hard to remember. Oh, you still hang out? I see. Nice to know that you guys are still hanging out. Because I see like I forgot what's his name. He's like all Pikachu right now. I think he has a girlfriend. 3 kids, youngest has a special needs, and yeah. It might be hard for people to get away from responsibilities and obligations like that. But much respect to you, B. It's not easy to be a parent of 3, much less a parent of special need. I really pray upon the Lord that you have all the wisdom and all the strength to carry out such a sacred duty. To give of your life to 3 other lives is not easy. See, when I was in Korea, when I was studying in Korea, right? For those of you who don't know, I went to college in Korea when I was 40 years old. So all my classmates, right? All my classmates were young, you know, very young, early 20s. So one of my classmates said one thing to me, you know. She said, my father is your age, but you are much more cool and much more fun than my father. You guys know what I said? Well, if your father didn't have you and the family, he will be as fun and as cool and as enjoyable as I am. You guys see, no? Then she said, man, suddenly I feel so sad for my father. Yeah. Because when you decide to be a father, when you decide to have a family, you're literally giving away your life energy to your family, to your kids. You can't live like me anymore. You can't be like me anymore. I basically center all my wealth and time and life energy on myself. That's why I'm able to live the way I do and be the kind of person I am, right? So yeah, let's always remember and respect and give full acknowledgement to our own parents and people who are now parents, who are going to be parents, the enormous sacrifice in life energy that they are giving and they have given. It's just amazing. I can't see myself doing that, honestly. Have you ever tested biryani? Alphas, I grew up in Singapore. I eat biryani growing up. You know, if you ask me what's my favorite food on earth, is chicken tikka biryani or chicken biryani, panan, and I have my favorite biryani is from the South Indian region. I choose my biryani, okay? I know biryani, you know, biryani, Pakistani biryani, North Indian biryani, South Indian biryani, Bangladesh biryani, and Tamil Nadu biryani are all different, okay? So I'm telling you, Alphas, my favorite biryani is South Indian biryani, okay? The spicy type. Oh, good night then, Julia. Good night then. Here I am today. Such a beautiful cafe. Beautiful street. and a beautiful cafe with all the tables and chairs aligned to look at the mosque and people just enjoying the view and having coffee. I actually turned my seat 180 degrees around so that you can see me and the mosque together. So I'm looking super weird right now. I'm looking super weird because I'm literally sitting backwards right now, facing the wrong direction. See, everybody's facing that way. Only I'm facing this direction like this. So I'm looking weird as hell. Hey, oh, Julia, I see you all the time, but I still don't know where you're from. Where are you from, Julian? And Ching, is there easier name you like me to call you by? I don't remember you having an easier name. Oh, you know Idris. Ah, okay. Oh, Idris is my best buddy in Osaka. He still is my best buddy. Like, he helped me so much. And Idris, he was the only person in my life who wakes up during winter at 3 a.m. to see me to the airport. Not even my mom did that for me. He was the only guy who will wake up at 3 a.m. to see me off to the airport. That level of friendship and love and compassion, this guy is just amazing. Anyway, bonjour. Isn't it difficult to live? Why is it difficult to live apart? I don't think it's difficult. See, when you're emotionally super independent, you will have the
Americano.
Americano.
Okay.
I just ordered another coffee. So in order to do this live stream, right, I need to order an average of two coffee for a 1 hour stream. I'm spending a lot of money just to see this. Doing this live stream for you guys is making me poorer. Okay, but anyways, see, when you're emotionally independent, you can have the freedom to experience the missing somebody, of loving somebody, without being bonded by the compulsive emotion of hardness, of pangs, like a dog. You know, do you know that dogs they suffer separation anxiety, and separation anxiety is actually a mental disorder when it comes to dogs. It's the same mental disorder when it comes to human. If you feel separation anxiety when you're away from your loved ones, that goes to show a certain degree of emotional immaturity, that you're not fully in touch and comfortable inside. And therefore, the love that you talk about is merely just a way of you alleviating that feeling. That's all. It's not even true love anymore if you cannot get to the point where you are emotionally independent enough to not feel separation anxiety. I'm sad to say that in today's world, love almost don't exist anymore, because people so-called love mainly because, number one, you're easily bored and lonely, and you're just trying to get away from being bored and lonely. Number two, you're financially dependent, so you just need someone to provide for you. Three, you have separation anxiety and you're not independent, and therefore you're just trying to have someone to complete your life, when the reality is when the reality is we are all complete as an individual. Until you realize that you cannot realize the depth and dimensions and power of true love that blossoms and expands within your heart. It's just amazing. Oh, universal. What do you think of someone who has never been away from a wife since they met, and now with kids that have never been away? Try and see how it feels. If you have been watching my videos, you know what's the purpose of life. is to experience as many different dimensions of life as possible. If you have never experienced being away from your wife, try it. Tell her, even just for one weekend, tell your wife, darling, this weekend I just want to spend one weekend alone on a staycation in a nice hotel, just alone. Can you take care of the kids for just 2 days and one night, even just one night? Try and see how it feels. It may feel terrible, it may feel good, but either way, you will discover something about yourself that you didn't know before, 100%. So it's really good. If you have never been away from your wife since you met, this is the time to try. Oh, why is everybody coming to my live stream asking about for relationship advice when I'm actually a travel vlogger? Hey, come on, you guys, tell me what exactly am I? Am I a travel vlogger? Am I what am I? What is my channel about? Can you guys tell me? Because some people ask me, they come to my channel and ask me, what exactly is the channel about? I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what my channel is about. I'm supposed to show you guys a beautiful morning coffee in a beautiful place here in Istanbul. And every day, all I end up talking about is relationships and life. I don't know. I don't understand. Tell me, what to you guys, what is my channel about? And to you guys, what is my live stream about? Please tell me. Living apart sometimes might be better. Yeah, for someone who's been married for more than 20 years, I know, right? 100%. I know how you feel. When I was in Osaka, there was this very nice Japanese lady, happily married, very happy life. But I had the chance to talk to her one-on-one once. And you know what she tells me? She told me she actually, deep in her heart, she just want to get away from all this. She has a very beautiful, happy family. 100%. Everybody, all of us who knew her as a happy housewife. And she tells me all she wants is to get away, to have time for herself from all of this. See? Even for the happiest of housewives, this is the desire of life. This is the purpose of life, to experience more life. Which is why, no matter how happy you think you are right now, very soon you will be craving for other things. Why? Because if you watch my video on the purpose of life, and if you have not, I really encourage you to do so. The purpose of life is to experience as much life as possible, which means that you will never be satisfied with one style of experience, no matter how good or how heaven, which means that I can put you in heaven. Within 1 year in heaven, you will be dying to check out what's happening in hell. Ching, that's good advice. You're a free spirit blogger. Free spirit blogger. That's interesting. My channel is about life. Oh, okay, about life. Free spirit blogger. What about monks? They claim to be alone, but they're always yeah. Okay, I have a lot of things to say about monkhood and those kind of things, but it's gonna take some time. So I got postpone this topic for a bit because it's a very big topic, and I cannot give justice to what I'm going to say without giving a very complete background understanding of how I come to such an understanding, and that could be an hour's talk on its own. So yeah, maybe next time, yeah, because we're reaching the end of this stream, and now 15 minutes more we'll finish. Okay, 1 hour of stream only a day. Okay, 1 hour. For me, it's about learning. Oh, interesting. DCM. It's about travel. Okay, there you go. Super Pole. A wise man once told me the secret to a happy marriage is to not see each other all the time. Oh yeah. Because you have to give time to miss each other. When you don't have time to miss each other become nothing more than a nuisance. Honestly, no matter how beautiful or how nice the other person is, it doesn't matter. If it's there all the time, they get in the way 100%, because nobody is 100% cock fit for you. Nobody. Julian, this means she's introverted. That is the very definition of introversion. You need some time to recover your energy. Extrovert. Oh yes, exactly. This is the MBTI definition for introvert and extrovert, which I agree. Which is the way in MBTI, the way your access to be introvert or extrovert is based on the way you receive energy. I am an extreme introvert, by the way. I receive energy by being alone. I need a lot of alone time, and my wife understands that. In fact, sometimes I need, when I talk about alone time, I'm not talking about a couple hours away, no. When I need to have my alone time, I need to take days, weeks, even months, or even years away. That's how much alone time I need. And when you're extroverted, you get energy from being with people. Yeah, by MBTI, I am an INTP, which is the most ideal MBTI profile for a trader, which is why I'm so good as an options trader. MBTI affects trading performance so much. That's why I keep saying, not even if you learn about trading and investing, you will never reach the level of performance that I can if you do not have my MBTI profile. Your MBTI, your emotions, the way you think literally gets in the way. B, time for yourself and hours. I guess that's what I want to. Yeah, I understand. For a lot of ladies, that's why husbands, if you have been married for 10, 20 years, please understand that no matter how understanding your wife looks, and no matter how loving and how sticky she looks like she cannot live without you, understand that deep inside her, she wants to get away as well. Do give each other that space and that permission to get away from time to time. I think the key word is this: give each other the permission to be away. I think very few people give permission and allow your spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend to grow as a human being in the way they're supposed to. We get in each other's way all the time, try to mold each other in our own image, thinking that we are God. No, let's begin to respect life, in that everybody has one life and this life is really short. Let's give permission to each other to grow in this life to our own maximum potential, so that by the time we're ready to leave the world, we live without regrets. Yeah. I'm introverted, that's why I prefer to get married with someone like me. Yeah, I'm super introverted as well. Alpha, you share knowledge about multiple things. Yeah. Universal, I'm reading a book on speed reading, so I can read. Oh, I did a speed reading course in my early 20s. So important. You need, if there's one course you need to do, the first course in your life must be a speed reading course. It allows you to learn everything so quickly. B, if you're an introvert, high chance you'll marry an extrovert. Oh yeah. Limpeh is an extrovert. Oh, Julian, you oh, you knew I'm INTP? How do you know I'm INTP? Very few people can tell I'm INTP, because most people think I'm an extrovert by the way they look at me, by the way they think I'm so energetic. They think I'm an extrovert. No, I'm an introvert. I'm super introvert. Oh, hi Ben, you're late again, Ben. 10 more minutes. Yeah, it's true about the limiting bullshit thing in relationship. Yes, that's why, you know, DCM. I suspect DCM, you're young, right? Vincent Young. I'm not sure, but anyways, DCM. This is why I always say relationships should be between two highly developed, emotionally developed, and spiritually developed person. Because until you're at a certain level of development, your relationship is just a band-aid to patch certain things about yourself only. If you're lonely, you're patching your loneliness. If you need money, you're patching your need for money, you know. And you keep getting into each other's way. You keep trying to limit each other. If you're not at a level of spiritual and emotional development where first you're comfortable with allowing other people to be who they are, and second, you're comfortable with being yourself as an individual, you're a complete individual, you're not seeking someone as an emotional band-aid or a financial band-aid. So important. Like Limpeh, she's emotionally and financially so independent. Limpeh makes a shitload of money, by the way. Don't think that Limpeh gets with me because of money, you know. I'm telling you, this is something very few people know. I honestly tell you guys, honestly, okay, Limpeh makes more money than me every month. Ben, no choice. Julian, I am INFJ when my closest friend is INTP. So, oh, I see. Yes, I am INTP. This is a. I mentioned God. I mentioned Shah Allah. I believe I believe and embrace in all energies and forms of and manifestations of God. Because God in the old traditions is he who cannot be named, is he whose name cannot be spoken about. Okay, today we have broken that one law and we are given sacrilege by tagging names to God, which is the universal energy that created everything which cannot be named and should not be spoken about. We are not so wise in our 20s. I wasn't so wise in my 20s, 30s either. Yeah. I only started getting wise in my 40s. I only started understanding things in my 40s. That's why I keep saying, no, if you watch my other video on there's no such thing as success, you only start to get wise in your 40s because you need to go through at least 2 cycles of life to understand that, oh, so this is life. Cycle means success, failure, success, failure. Usually it's a 10-year cycle. In yoga, it is a 12-year solar cycle. So most people follow a 12-year cycle of success and failures. So during your first 12-year cycle from your 20s to 30s, you will reach a certain success and then you'll fail. And then brings you to your 30s and then in your 30s you look back, I did that failed. So now I know the answer. The answer is this. So you do this other thing, you get success and you fail again. And in your 40s, then you start to look back and say, no matter what I do, life is up and down and up. And that realization is the beginning of wisdom. Oh, 18 concurrent viewers. Wow, this is the most number of views I've ever got for this streaming so far. Thank you guys for joining. Izan, I can't wait to see Limpeh reunite with you. Yes, Limpeh will come in December, so guys stay tuned. Most likely you'll see her doing this live stream with me once she comes. But lately I've been trying to, not lately, for many years I've been trying to protect her privacy because she's now living in not the safest country in the world, and I do have a lot of haters, so I've been trying to protect her. That's why you don't see much of her in my social media anymore. Because I honestly don't want my haters to hunt her down when I'm not around. And I very often I'm not around. Okay, so please understand that Limpeh doesn't appear much anymore because I really need to protect her. She does a lot of video with me when we first met because then we weren't really together. But now that we are together and that people can use her to hurt me, I feel like I have to protect her. 21 viewers, thank you. This is the most number of viewers I've ever had in doing this morning stream so far. Oh, thank you guys. Here in beautiful Istanbul, in this beautiful cafe overlooking a mosque. All the seats are facing the mosque so that you can watch the beautiful scenery and have coffee. Only I turn the seat around so that you guys can see me and the mosque together. So I'm looking really weird right now. Okay, let's check out the chat. I'm not wise because I have not read many books. I want to read more books now. Yeah. Well, universal, if I can burst your bubble a little bit, yeah. You don't get wise by reading books. Why? You only get wise when you go out there and experience life. Why? Because you will never understand truly what an apple tastes like by reading a book about apples. You only know about apple when you eat the apple. The same way, you will never understand life by reading books. You gotta get out there and experience it yourself. Just like most people these days, right? They create a story world in their head. Please refer to my video on, are you living in a story world or the real world? They create a story world in their head. They may be always stuck in their own country. They've never been in every other country, but they seem to know what's happening in every country in the world. You know? They are like so super smart, like they have been everywhere, but they have never been anywhere. And very often, the story world is created from things they read online, books they read. And you know what? When you really go to that country, no matter what the news says, you will see a completely different thing. This is what I have personally experienced in 18 years of living overseas in so many countries. I read a news saying that this country is in turmoil, is that. When I really get there, I don't feel it. So many people were telling me not to come to Turkey because wow, COVID is high, the whole country is in jeopardy for COVID and everything. But when I came to Turkey, this is heaven. I don't feel any COVID. There's no restriction. You know, don't let the data and what you read take you away from reality. The story world is horrific, but the real world is always good. But to be able to take yourself away from the story world into the real world, you need a method. You need to train your mind to do so. You need to train your brain to do that. It's not natural. So, which is again, please go to my channel and check out, just search for Story World. I have my full brain training system there for free so that anyone can practice that and learn to make living the real world a habit rather than in the story world, right? Okay, I'm also introvert. L first, you're also introvert. B, around 40s, then a person becomes wiser. Yeah. Oh, how often do you stream? Right now, I stream every morning here in Turkey. So around this time, I'll do 1 hour stream. I cannot tell you what time. Why? Because every day I wake up at a different time. So I will go to a cafe at a different time every day. So the best way to catch me is to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications so that whenever I'm on, you get a notification. But it's usually around this time. But around this time not good enough because I do it for only 1 hour. And so if you miss by 1 hour, half an hour, you pretty much miss the whole thing, you know. B, at 40 is good to wiser but also intelligent and knowledgeable. Yep. Uncle, are you famous now? I don't want to be famous now. I was too famous in Singapore, remember? I don't want to be that famous anymore. Wise doesn't come from reading though, but it's what you experience go through in life. Yep. Universal. There is this empty wisdom that is just ego-based. Exactly. Most so-called wisdom is ego-based. Until you touch the real wisdom, which is the true source of life, and you start to see beyond the lies of living through an ego and living through the story world, then you start to perceive reality. Do you know that for most people, you're incapable of perceiving even reality? Like, I can show you this cookie. You won't see a cookie. You think you're looking at a cookie now? No. You're not looking at this cookie now. See, cookie, I take away. What are the details? What is the color? What do you see on the surface of cookie? You can't tell me the details. Because why? Because when I show you the cookie, you were not perceiving the cookie. You are just going in your brain saying, that is a cookie. I have eaten that cookie before. And you're just thinking back on all the past cookies that I've eaten before and completely missing the cookie that I am showing you. That is how poor human perception is in an ego-based mindset, you know. Even listening to me talk now, most of you are actually filtering my words through your own ego filter, meaning you're just trying to hear what I say and either try to agree or disagree, rather than just listen. You're actually, whatever I say, okay, you go back into your brain and then you start to dig out in yourself whether you agree or disagree, and you typically miss the next sentence as well. And then you come back to tell me about what you think about the previous sentence where I have 3 sentences away already. You guys experience that? You guys, are you even aware that you're actually doing that? When can show the near-death experience? I don't know. I see when will I make that video. It's quite a long story. Reading books give you knowledge, but knowledge isn't wisdom. Yep. What theory is this, bro? Story World. Dexter, search my channel for Story World and search for the video that says, are you living in a story world or the real world? You have watched my walking meditation, right? I call it the story world walking meditation because it's all based upon this so-called story world system that I have realized through life. It's my own realization. The system is my own creation. So Dexter, do check it out and watch the video so that you know what it's all about. I'm so curious. Oh, Elijah, hello. Elijah, I'm finishing today. So just to show Elijah where I am, such a beautiful mosque, a beautiful cafe in front of the mosque with all the tables aligned to look at the mosque while drinking coffee. I'm the only idiot with the chair turned the other way just so that I can show you guys the mosque and me. Oh, there's a lot to introduce. Okay, Ben, I don't know why now need to be 40. Some people experience many life-changing situations around their 30s. Yeah. what advice can you give to a 26-year-old guy? Go out there and experience as much life as possible. That's the only advice I would give to someone in your 20s. Understand that you can never fail in life. To understand why you can never fail in life, please watch my video on why there's no such thing as success. So if you're in your 20s, please don't be in a hurry to fix your life in one way. Don't be in a hurry to establish yourself in one way. Just go out there and really do every and anything you feel is fun. Go to all the countries that you want to go to. Do all the things you want to do. People may laugh at you saying that you're wasting your time. You should be spending your time building yourself up, building a business, building a career. I'm telling you, by the time you reach your 40s, you'll regret that very thing. Why? Because honestly, you have a very long life ahead of you to do all that. But you have a very short, youthful time in which to take risks, to never fail in life. In your 20s, you can never fail, okay? So just do that. So any final question? Is 1 hour, I'm wrapping this up. I'm just gonna have some quiet time for myself with my coffee. Oh, 안녕하세요. Oh, some Korean guys passed by. Not guys, girls. Ben, knowing this makes me sad. Why people resort to being suicidal? I know people end their life. Yeah. What advice in your 21? In your 20s, there's no such thing as failure. Just keep trying, keep falling, keep getting up. Just have fun. Just have fun. Understand that. Okay, in your 20s, no matter what you do, don't be so serious. Don't see as success or failure. Even in your 20s, don't think you're successful. Even if you're so-called success, don't think you're successful. You're gonna lose it 100%. Okay, I'm not trying to sway you, but life is in cycles. Nobody stays on the top. If you're success early, you will fail early as well. Life in your 20s, that's the time you can never fail. Why? Because you have a long life ahead. Life keeps going. You can never fail in your 20s. So just keep trying new things. Don't go and establish yourself in one direction and then that's it, your life is gone. What's the point? You live only one life, you know. Oh my god, other Koreans all the way in Turkey. Yeah, a lot of Koreans here in Turkey. A lot. There's an entire Korean community here in Turkey as well. Korean church, Korean supermarket. Okay, so yeah, guys, thank you guys all for joining my live stream today. Today I'm here in Istanbul, in the beautiful, in front of probably the most beautiful mosque here in Şişli of Istanbul. This beautiful cafe with all the tables and chairs aligned to look at this beautiful view and enjoy the coffee. So guys, thank you guys for really joining my live stream every single day, every single morning, being with me. And I hope we had fun over past hour. I see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm gonna really enjoy a quiet time with the mosque and my coffee right now. So turn on the subscribe, turn on the notification for when I stream every morning here in Turkey time morning, but I don't know specifically what time because I wake up at different times of the day. So do turn on the notification to know when I'm on again. Alright? So Ben, see you can finish work. Take care, see you and annyeong.